everybody. Me, LisaT, coming at you with some positive energy, reading The Language of Letting Go by Melody Beattie. Melody Beattie. LisaT. Language of Letting Go. I don't know what that was all about. Okay. January 30. Religious freedom. A power greater than ourselves. God as we understood him. That's a step. That's a step 2 in 12-step programs. Believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. So if you're like, oh well, that's like, if you have trouble accepting that you might be acting insane or thinking crazy, if you have trouble accepting that, just recognize, please, that it's insane when we do self-destructive behaviors. It is insane when I think these thoughts like that I'm no good, or that I'm unlovable, or that I can't change this, or that this horrible feeling is gonna last forever. This is insanity thinking. We need to come back into reality, back into sane thinking, knowing that you're children of God, knowing that you're all good, knowing that the universe protects you and supports you, knowing that you are lovable, knowing that that's back into sane thinking. But we'll get in insane thinking, crazy making. If it's an obsession too, if you're like going over and over and over the same idea over and over, it's an obsession, and then you get stuck in insanity. It's crazy making. It makes you crazy. You can't be living in the present moment, living in the now, living in gratitude and acceptance and love. So we reach for outside of ourselves. In the step 2, you look outside of yourself instead of going like, oh, what do I need to do? If I could just make him do that, or if I could just make her say that, or if they would just do this, then I'll be happy. No. It's about a power greater, not I. I can't make these things happen. I have to reach and trust for a power that's outside of myself. And sometimes that comes through another human being. A lot of the times. I would say like 95% of the times for me, that comes through another human being. Just picking up the phone, talking to one of my friends, and God shows up. So a power greater than ourselves. God as we understand him. These words introduce spirituality in the 12 steps. And no, not religion. It's not religious. It is spirituality. Spirituality. These words introduce spirituality in the 12 steps. They are the first 2 references to God, and they are worded that way for a reason. We each have the freedom to define and understand our higher power, a God as we choose it. You're allowed to make a choice to choose the God of your understanding. So a good friend of mine has this thing, he says, make a list of what you would want that God to be, like loving, kind, considerate, loyal, etc. Just make that list and then choose that. Then just decide that is what I'm going to choose my higher to be. It's all those things. So when I reach for it, I receive those things. So we each have the freedom to define and understand our higher power, God as we choose. That means we do not bring our religious affiliations into our recovery groups. It means that we do not try to impose our religious beliefs or our understanding of God to anyone else. So we don't impose our beliefs on anybody. Everyone's belief system, people are very protective of their beliefs. Even if it's a mistaken belief, people will fight for their beliefs. I mean, when I had bad mistaken beliefs about myself, I couldn't hear others telling me the opposite or telling me a positive thing because I was so attached to my belief system. And it's just your belief system. It's not the truth. It's what you're believing. And a belief is just a thought we tell ourselves over and over and over again. And then we believe it. And we believe our thoughts. We believe our own thinking. So that's why we need other people to bring us back to sanity, like I was saying in another video, I think. Or did I say that here? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, that means we do not bring our religion. Okay, I said that. It means that we do not try to impose our religious beliefs or our understanding of God on anyone else. We do not use our groups or meetings as a soapbox to gain religious converts. So we're not trying to get people to come into our world. We're not trying to bring someone in. Persuade someone, to believe what you believe. That's not what it's about. We do not try to force the particulars of our religious beliefs on others. We give ourselves and everybody else the right to a personal understanding of their own higher power. Simple. So, just knowing that you have so this whole reading was just about knowing that it's that you can make a decision to choose what you believe is a higher power to you. It could be a tree. It could be going down to the creek, the river, the way the water flows. It could be the sound of the birds. It could whatever you want, something outside of yourself that you believe is powerful. Okay, so here's your prayer for today. Today, I will respect other people's understanding of God as well as my own. I will not allow others' judgments of my beliefs to cause me anxiety and distress. I need that one. I will not allow others' judgments of my beliefs to cause me anxiety and stress. I will seek to grow spiritually in recovery with or without the assistance of a particular religion or denomination. So again, this is about owning your power and owning your truth and owning your way of growing spiritually and getting better. Owning your self-love and not letting others' opinions take you down. Amen to that. Thanks for watching. That's it. Love you all.